Okay, since we still have snow on the ground and the fields are wet, I'm keeping busy on unimportant stuff. I picked up a heavier grade battery cable for the ground on the Mercury. The best advice on the Ford barn is that these 6-volt systems do better with a heavy grade cable. Actually, this old cable is not bad. I think it's probably the right gauge, but the end is getting really thin and it corrodes pretty easily. So I figured go for a new one. I'm about to replace that now, but prior to that, I got the new oil line made up. No, I didn't make it myself, obviously. Some hydraulic shop in the city put it together for me, and they did a pretty nice job. It's a bit of a long story, but not their fault. I did a little modification here, and it ended up I had to find an adapter where it attaches into the block. You actually can't see it from up here. It's a hard place to get at. I'm not going to crawl under there again just to take a picture of it. Anyway, it's together, tight. It looks good, and I'm probably going to stay with the brake line conversion that I put on for the top filter line. Since it's all bent up, nicely fitted, I'd hate to take it apart. So in the meantime, I'm going to try installing that new battery cable and maybe give it a test run here shortly. One point of interest I see right away. It might not show too much in the picture here, but the new cable end is noticeably thinner on the edges than the old one. Not surprising these days with building things to the bare minimum. This old one, ooh, too close. Packard. I don't know, it almost looks like it's made of brass. Anyway, just something I thought worth mentioning. Okay, new cable in place. Time for a test start. Keep in mind that battery is it was new in 2002, which makes it approximately 15 years old. So the fact that it even cranks is a bit of a minor miracle. Anyway, it's over a week since the engine ran, and the old Holly carburetor is very likely drained itself. We'll see if the accelerator pump on the carburetor has anything left in it to pump in. Full choke. Let's see if the starter will crank over. Sounds hopeful. Sounds a little short on gas though. Oh, that was close. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to prime it. Carburetor's probably empty. Oh, we're good. Got oil pressure. Let's just see. Make sure the new oil line isn't leaking. No oil on the floor, which is always a good sign. Running a little rich. should do it. Sounding good.